fail to see shit. You feel me? So let me do what I do. A nigga from Riverside writes to Boss Mac. He say, Boss Mac, I'm a long time listener. This is my first time ever reaching out to a podcast for insight. Here is my scenario. I am a newly divorced nigga out here. I got married my senior year in college. We stayed together 10 years and had 2 kids. And now I'm back out here in these streets. While I was married, I had a little cute nanny bitch. I had a little cute bitch nanny that was 16 when she started working for us. My oldest was like 4 years old and my youngest was 3, maybe 2. She worked for us until she was until her freshman year in college. During that time, I never flirted extra with her. I was always respectful, and she was good with my kids. However, in the back of my mind, I knew she was a certified bad little bitch. Out there and was smart and seemed to have a good spirit in a world full of bullshit. Time passed and me and my wife went through our bullshit. So now I'm living my best life. I'm 37. I'm out here. Everything is working. I got multiple streams of income. I'm healthy. I'm great. A month ago, I see my little nanny follow me on the gram. And I started liking pics here and there and watching my stories on damn near every post. I followed her back and started doing the same thing she was doing to me. My ex-nanny is an even badder bitch now at age 23. I did not push any lines because I didn't want to seem weird. Then the other day, the bitch wrote me a long DM talking about she always liked me. From day one, when she started working for us. And I was the reason that she worked for us so long. She viewed it as a privilege to take care of my kids. Then she said she hoped and prayed that me and my wife would get a divorce. And she feels that God came through for her. She said, so she waited until she was a moderately seasoned woman before she took a shot at me. She felt that I was a good dude and would never cross the line, so she waited until she was a moderately seasoned woman before she took a shot at me. My question is this. She wants to do an outing with me. I'm with it. However, I'm pondering the long-term effects of this. If I start fucking with this bitch for real, how will my kids take this? They know and love this bitch. Also, this is an extremely bad bitch, and I've been married for many years. I just started fucking with bitches, and they have all been my age. Any advice on how to move right here? Well, now, that's like a dream come true type of thing right there. Get the likes up for the Boss Mac Topsoil. To see the little young bitch you was in the house, and you know what I'm saying, and See her grow up, and you know what I'm saying, and then she really choose without you doing nothing. She just come and choose, hunt you down and choose. You know what I'm saying? Once again, how focused bitches long term plan better than nigga. You feel me? Now, here's what I say about this. I say go very slow. Go very slow. Go very slow. See how it work, how the vibes go. Make and don't go public with this for a long time. Try to keep it low key for a long time away. You know, you don't, you know, because if your wife hear about this, your ex-wife hear about this, you know, somebody could die. You know, ain't no telling how a bitch process this. The kids, you know, maybe they really love the bitch and it could overpower, but then, you know, you don't want the kids thinking you weird and shit, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe you might have been plotting on the bitch the whole time and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, very slow. See how it is. Yeah, you're right. You got to be careful. It's a bad bitch. It might be overwhelming to your consciousness. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, when you do fuck, she gonna fuck the shit out of you. It's gonna be a profound spiritual experience because this bitch been wanting to fuck you for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure you under control of your senses, so you don't get swept away by the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas get swept away by the pussy. You gotta maintain your composure. Go very slow. You know what I'm saying? If everything is in order and y'all vibing, take it slow. Let the bitch know that you want to be very careful with how you reveal this. If y'all start vibing and really become like some type of item or whatever, you want to, you know what I'm saying? And you got to also remember that this is a young bitch, you know what I'm saying, in the prime of her get down. So you might just be like some shit she wanted to conquer, like a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Bitches need excitement. This is exciting. You know what I'm saying? So once she conquers the mountain, you know, once she gets to really fuck you good a few times, it's possible that a bitch might be like bored. A bitch could turn bored because in reality you's an old ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But young bitches do like old niggas. You know what I'm saying? You got all your shit, you feel me? And that's fascinating. But the bitches in college is the young wild shit going on out there still. So you gotta give a bitch room to do all. You gotta let a bitch fly. You gotta give a bitch room to fly. I would make that known, like we could fuck around, but I want you to get out there and fly. Let me be like you know, a fall back and fuck with every now and then type of nigga, and you fly. You know what I'm saying? And then if a bitch is like really pressing the line, trying to be, you know, sliding in the home plate, then let it progress as that. You know what I'm saying? And that don't try to lock a bitch down. You know what I'm saying? You just got out of 10 years or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be free yourself. You want to make sure you free to fly around and do some things. You know what I'm saying? There's other bitches out there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of bitches out there. You know what I'm saying? And you got to let her know that as well. Like, I just got out of some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm floating around doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I already got the kids. But you know, just enjoy, just let it be an enjoyment and see how y'all vibe. If y'all vibing, if y'all really got some shit in common, let her get past the fantasy experience of always dreaming about fucking you. Let her get past that. Don't try to lock a bitch down. Let a bitch fly. You know what I'm saying? That's my advice. And keep it low key for as long as possible, unless it becomes serious. You know what I'm saying? You don't even we don't even need that to get out there really yet. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. I know you feel good in your heart as an old nigga to went through the fucked up ass shit with your wife. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And to come into a space of a young bitch choosing that you thought was fly, that's some fly shit. You know, I know you feel good. You know, it's a lot. You know, I know niggas ain't gonna feel me on this game right here, man. But it's a lot. It's a lot of enjoyment in just extrapolating from this experience a bitch choosing. Just the feeling of a bitch choosing and telling you all of that is really good enough. You know what I'm saying? You really could just use that as a motivation to go forward for all the new bitches that you gonna fuck with. You could really just absorb that and be like, you know what? I was that nigga all along. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm out here. You really could tap into that and use that as a motivation. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, take that shit slow. You know what I'm saying? Don't even be in a rush. Have a nice time with the bitch. Go out. Have a nice time. Vibe. Get good conversation. And if it progresses into some wild shit, see how it go. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, get a bitch space to get over that. What's up with the chat? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if a bitch is, shout out to the chat. I see what y'all saying in there. Yeah, there's really no way of speaking. There's no way you could stop a bitch from speaking on it. But everybody is grown. It's not like this is a minor. A bitch is 23. You feel me? A bitch is 23. She's not a minor. This is not illegal. A bitch is grown. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, it is what it is.